At this performance, the roles of Lawrence and Philip will be played by Anthony Ramos, and the orchestra will be conducted by Alex Lacanoir. Thank you, and enjoy my show.
Son of a whore and the Scots dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence, impoverished and squalor. Grow up to be a hero and a scholar. The $10 founded father without a father. Got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of a trading charter.
And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter.
Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned. Our man saw his future dripping down the drain. But unto his temple connected into his brain, and wrote his first refrain, the testament to his pain. While the word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took him for collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. There's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
When he was 10, his father spent full of it, dead to bed. 2 years later, sick Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, the septic. And Alex got better, but his mother went quick.
Moving with the cousin committed suicide, left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside, a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating and beating every dream that's on the shelf. There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead, destitute, without a sense of restitution. Started working, looking for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rolling all the things he can't afford. Giving more, every book he can get his hands on. Heading for the future, see him now as he stands on the bow of the ship, heading for a new name. In New York, you can't be a new man. New York, you can't be a new man. In New York, you can't be a new man. In New York, you can't be a new man. New York, just you damn fool that shot him. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. got sort of out of sorts with a buddy of yours. I may have punched him. It's a blur. Sir, he handles the financials.
You punched the bursar.
Yes, I wanted to do what you did, graduate and choose and join the revolution. He looked at me like I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. So how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast?
It was my parents' dying wish before they passed.
You're an orphan, of course. I'm an orphan. God, I wish there was a war, then we could prove that we're worth more than anyone bargained for.
Can I buy you a drink?
That would be nice.
While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice. Talk less.
Smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for.
You can't be serious.
You wanna get ahead.
Yes.
Fools who run their mouths off wind up dead.
Hey, yeah, what time is it? Showtime! Like I said. Showtime, bro! I'm John Mullins in the place to be, and 2 pints is Atlanta, but I'm working on 3. Those red coats don't want it with me, cause I will pack this cops till I'm free. Oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette, the Lancelot of the revolutionary set. I came from a bar just to say bonsoir, and the king tells it word. He's the best.
Blah, blah. I am Hercules Mulligan, upping it, loving it. Yes, I heard your mother say, come again. I am guitars and horses. Of course, it's hard to have intercourse over 4 sets of corsets.
Oh, no more sex. Pour me another brew. Silence with a couple more to the revolution. But if it ain't a prodigy or Princeton College,
Aaron Burr.
give us a verse, drop some knowledge.
Good luck with that, you're taking a stand. You spit, I'm a sick. We'll see where we land.
Revolution dividends, what do you stall? If you stand for nothing, Burr, what'll you fall for?
Who are you? This kid, what's he gonna do?
How you not throw away my shot? How you not throw away my shot? Hey, yo, I'm just like the country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I'm probably sure you drag, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains with no polish. I got a holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge, I'm a diamond in the rough. A shining piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. Power of speech, unimpeachable, only 19. I'm a mind that's older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage I run to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to bend this spark into a flame. But damn, it's getting lost when I spell out the name. I am the A-L-E-S-A-N-D-V-R. Meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. Then King George turns around, runs a spending spree. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in this century. And to me,
He says in parentheses.
don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy. But I am not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Yeah, just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. And I'm not throwing away my shot.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Sorry, take a shot. I dream of life without a monarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy, I will say, anarchy. When I fight to make the other side panicky with my shot.
You are my tailor's apprentice, and I got John Knuckleheads and local parentis. I'm drilling the rebellion, so no book's my chance to socially advance. Instead of sewing some pants, don't get shot.
But we'll never be truly free until those in bondage have the same rights as you and me. You and I, do or die. Wait till I sally in on a stallion with the first black battalion. I'm not shot.
Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You've got to be carefully taught. If you talk, you're gonna get shot.
Bird, check what we got. Mr. Lafayette, hard rock like Lancelot. I think your pants look hot. Lawrence, I like you a lot. Let's have your clock. Hacking up the kettle, fall in the pot. What are the odds that God would put us all in one spot? I'm just one of conventional wisdom, like it or not. A bunch of revolutionary manumission, abolitionists. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. Oh, am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get overexcited. Shoot off at the mouth. I never had a group of friends before. I promise that I'll make y'all proud.
Let's get this guy in front of a crowd.
I am not
Let's go! I said shout it to the rooftop! Shout it to the rooftop! Come on, let's go!
When you're living on your knees, you rise up. Tell your brother that he's gotta rise up. Tell your sister that she's gotta rise up.
When are these felonies gonna rise up? 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 Rise up!
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me. If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask anybody how we live fast, and we laugh, reach for a flash. We have to make this moment last. That's plenty. Scratch that. This is not a moment, it's the movement. Wherever hungry is brothers with something to prove. When foes oppose us, we take an honest stand. We roll like Moses, claiming our promised land. And we win our independence. Is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? The blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendants. I know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation? A past patiently waiting a passion and smashing every expectation, every action is application. I'm not with the basic cash, Jesus sorrow. The first time I'm thinking past tomorrow.
One last round, gents.
I may not live to see our glory,
I may not live to see our glory,
but I will gladly join the fight.
but I will gladly join the fight.
And when our children tell our story,
And when our children tell our story,
they'll tell the story of tonight.
let's have another round tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you. Raise a glass to the 4 of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight.
Story of tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away.
No matter what they tell you,
Let's have another round tonight. Raise a glass to the 4 of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us,
telling the story of tonight.
let's have another round tonight.
They'll tell the story of tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom.
They'll tell the story of tonight. They'll tell the story of tonight.
There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and go get the students in the colleges to watch and go. Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. But little does he know that his daughter's Becky, Angelica, Eliza, taken to the city just to watch all the guys and
And
baby, you can trust me.
I'm a beaten common sense, but I'm a pain. So men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. Behold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. And when I need to discover this, I will compel them to include women in the sequel. Look around, and how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, and how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in that mountain. We just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. Look around and look around, baby. So let's get it out and do it in the world. And we're having a great love. All these truths to be self-evident, and how they are created equal. Look around, and how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in that mountain. We just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. Angelic high, flying high, the sky is sisters. Find us,
My name is Samuel Seabury, and I present free thoughts on the proceedings of the Continental Congress. Heed not the rabble who scream revolution. They have not your interests at all.
Oh my God, tell this dude apart.
Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution. Don't let them lead you astray. This Congress does not speak for me. They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the King shows you his mercy. For shame, for shame.
Yucky, copy, will unravel at the sound of screams, but the revolution is coming.
To have not to go
with this face, ought to listen to you with a straight face.
chaos and bloodshed.
Already lost, honestly, you shouldn't even talk.
Don't let them lead you astray.
You talk as a
Congress does not speak for
My
me.
dog speaks more eloquently.
They're playing a dangerous game.
Your mange
I pray the King shows you his mercy.
Is he in Jersey?
For shame,
For the revolution.
for shame.
If you repeat yourself again, I'm gonna scream. Honestly, look at me, please don't breathe.
Not your interest.
Don't modulate the key to not debate with me. Why should a tiny island across the sea regulate the price of tea?
Alexander, please.
Where I'd rather be divisive than indecisive. Drop the niceties.
Silence! A message from the King. A message from the King. A message from the King. Say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea that you heard in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 You say our love is draining and subject. 'Cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise. And I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 yada da If they tell my story, I am either gonna die on the battlefield in glory or rise up. We will fight for this land, but there's only one man who can give us a command so we can rise up. Understand it's the only way. Rise up, rise up. Here he comes. Here comes the Jennifer. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Jennifer. The moment you've been waiting for. Here comes the Jennifer. The pride of Mount Vernon. Here comes the Jennifer. We are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make it all outstand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right hand man. Can I be real a second? Just a millisecond. Let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern major general, the venerated Virginian veteran who's spent a whole lot enough to put me up on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives and relishing my arrogance and eloquence. But the element is in the room, the truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. Any hope of success is fleeting. How can I keep leading when the people I'm leading keep retreating? We put a stop to the bleeding as the British take Brooklyn. Night takes root, but look, we are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make it all outstand. And yo, I'm gonna need a right hand man. Incoming! The battery down the battery, check the damages. We gotta stop them and rob them of their advantages. Let's take a stand with the stand and the guys grand. Hamilton won't abandon us. Let's steal their cannons. Boom! The cannon, watch the blood in the ship spray. And boom! The cannon, we're abandoning Kings Bay. And boom! It's another ship. And boom! We just don't southern tipping. We gotta run a whole thing. We can't afford another slip. Guns and horses, giddy up. I decided to give up my forces. This skittish as the British got the city up. This close to giving up. Facing mass scrutiny, I scream in the face of this mass mutiny. But these the men with which I am to defend America. Right at midnight, Manhattan in the distance. I can
everywhere at once. People, I'm in dire need of assistance.
Your Excellency, sir. Who are you? Aaron Burke. Sir, permission to state my case.
As you were.
Sir, I was a captain under General Montgomery until he caught a bullet in the neck in Quebec. Well, in summary, I think that I can be of some assistance. I admire how you keep firing on the British from a distance. I have some questions, a couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west.
Yes.
Well,
Your Excellency, you wanted to see Hamilton. Come in. Have you met Burke? Yes, sir. We keep meeting.
as I was saying, sir, I look forward to seeing your strategy play out.
Burke,
Sir.
close the door on your way out. Have I done something wrong, sir? On the contrary, I called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh.
Sir?
Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff?
Sir.
Don't get me wrong, you're a young man of great renown. I know you stole British cannons when we were still downtown. Nathaniel Greene and Henry Knox wanted to hire
That
you.
to be their secretary. I don't think so.
Why are you upset?
I'm not.
It's all right. You want to fight. You got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr.
Yes.
Dying is easy. Young man living is harder.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. So,
I cannot make my shots.
Just like my country, I'm your friend. I am not throwing away my shot.
son, be a
Outgun, outman. Need all the help you can get. I have some friends, Lawrence, Mulligan, Rocky, Lafayette. Okay, what else? Outnumbered, outplanned. Spies on the insides and things men who might let some things slide. Congressmen tell them we need supplies. You rally the guys, master the element of surprise. Rise above my station, organize your information till we rise to the occasion of our new nation. Rise up, rise up, rise up.
and his right hand man.
How does the bastard, orphan, son of a whore, go on and on, grow into more of a phenomenon? Watch this obnoxious, arrogant, loud-mouthed father be seated at the right hand of the father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight, but Hamilton still wants to fight, not right. Now Hamilton's skill in the quill is undeniable, but what do we have in common? We're reliable with the ladies. There are so many to devour. Ladies, proximity to power. Ladies, they delighted in distracting a Martha Washington named her feral tomcat after him.
That's true.
1780, winter's fall, and the Schuyler sisters are the envy of all. Yo, if you could marry a sister, your rich son.
Is it a question of if, Bert, or which one?
My heart went boom. Trying to catch your eye on the side of the ball. Everybody's dancing and the band's not falling. Right to the rhythm as we whine and dine. Like my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. Ooh, my sister made her way across the room to you, and I get nervous thinking what she gonna do. She grabs you by the arm and thinking I'm through. You look like a kid and suddenly you're helpless. Oh, look at those eyes go. Sky's limit on her face. Down
by all means, lead the way.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler,
My sister.
Thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
1 week later, writing a letter night to me. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister, cause she wants to form a harem.
I'm just saying, if you really love me, you would share 'em.
2 weeks later, I'm living room stressing. My father's stone faced while you're asking for his blessing. I'm dying inside as you whine and whine. And I'm trying not to cry, cause there's nothing that your mind can't do. My father makes his way whispering to you. I panic for a second, you've been through. Then he shakes the hand and says, be true. And you turn back to me, smiling and
I don't have a dollar to my name, an acre of land, a truth to command, a dollop of fame. All I have's my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits and my top-notch brain. Insane, your family was out a different side of me. Peggy can ride to me. Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress, my love for you was never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up fucking wild, never forget my mother's face that was real. As long as I'm alive, I swear to God, you never feel that. Eliza, I never felt so I'm never satisfied.
Is that right?
I've never been satisfied.
My name is Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton.
Where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just to wait, just to wait.
So this is what it feels like to match wits with someone that you love over the peach fuzz and he can't even throw it. I wanna take him far away from this place, then I turn and see my sister's face and she is and I know she is and her eyes are just and I realize three fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
And by all means, lead the way.
I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has the social climber one. Cause I'm the oldest and the wittiest and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander is penniless. That doesn't mean I want him any less. Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler.
My sister.
Number two.
He's after me cause I'm a style sister that elevates to satisfy. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduce him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going Angelica, leave his right. You will never be satisfied. Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
Number three.
I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine. She'd be lying. When I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least, my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom! The bride!
Something you will never see again, no matter what she tells you. Let's have another round tonight. To the war of us. Oh, literally not four of us. We'll tell this story out tonight. Let's have another round.
Well, if it isn't Aaron,
Sir.
I didn't think that you would make it.
To be sure. Well, I came to say congratulations for the verse, bird. I see the whole gang is here.
You are the worst bird.
Congrats to you, Lieutenant Colonel. I wish I had your command instead of man in George's journal.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Now be sensible. From what I hear, you make yourself indispensable. Well, I heard you got a special someone on your side.
Is that so?
What are you trying to hide? I should go.
No, these guys should go. Leave us alone. Hey, it's all right. I wish you brought this girl with you tonight.
Very kind, but I'm afraid it's unlawful, sir.
What do you mean?
She's married. They say she's married to a British officer.
Oh, shit.
Alexander, smile, Lord. See you on the other side of the wall.
I will never understand you. If you love this woman, go get her. What are you waiting for?
I'll see you on the other side of the war.
See you on the other side of the war.
gets me a letter every day. I'm keeping that bed warm while the husband is away. He's on the British side of Georgia. He's trying to keep the colonies in line. Well, he can keep all of Georgia, for he knows that she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. We keep loving anyway. We laugh and cry and break and make up mistakes. And if there's a reason, I'm by his side. So many have tried, and I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher. But there are things that the homilies and hymns won't teach you. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes, it takes, it takes. We can keep it anyway. We rise and fall, we break and make up mistakes. And if there's a reason, I'm still alive. Everyone who loves me has died. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Hamilton doesn't hesitate. He exhibits no restraint. Takes and he takes and he takes and he keeps winning anyway. Changes the game, plays and he raises the stakes. And if there's a reason he seems to thrive, and so you survive, you got them and I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes.
I have taken over writing all his correspondence. Congress writes, George, attack the British forces. How she cracked it. We have resorted to eating our horses. Local merchants deny us equipment, assistance. They only take British money to sing a song of sixpence.
Cavalry's not coming, but Sir Alex, there's only one way for us to win this. Provoke outrage, outright.
That's right.
Don't engage, strike by night. Remain relentless till their troops take flight.
Make it impossible to justify the cost of the fight.
Outrun, outlast. Hit them quick, get out fast. Stay alive till this horror show is past. We're gonna fly a lot of flags, half-mast.
Raise a glass.
I go back to New York in my apprenticeship.
I ask for French aid. I pray that France has sent a ship.
Stay and work with Hamilton. We write essays against slavery, and every day's a test of our camaraderie and bravery.
We cut supply lines, we steal contraband. We pick and choose our battles and places to take a stand. And every day, sir, entrust me with a command. And every day, no, he dismisses me out of hand. Instead of me, he promotes
Charles Lee!
makes him second in command.
I'm a general!
He's not the choice I would have gone with.
He's just the man at the battle of Monmouth.
Everyone attack! Retreat! Attack! Retreat! What are you doing, Lee? Get back on your feet!
Look at so many
I'm
of them.
sorry, is this not just me?
not be left alone to his devices. Indecisive from crisis to crisis. The best thing he can do for the revolution is turn and go back to planting tobacco and Mount Vernon. Don't do a thing. History will prove him wrong. We have a war to fight. Let's move along. Strong words from Lee. Someone ought to hold them to it.
They can't disobey direct orders.
Then I'll do it. Alexander, you're the closest friend I've got.
Lawrence, do not throw away your shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 dual commandments. It's the 10 dual commandments. Number 1,
The challenge to man's satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action. If they don't, grab a friend, that's your second.
Your lieutenant, when there's reckoning to be reckoned.
Number 3, happy seconds, meet face to face and negotiate a peace.
Or negotiate a time and place.
This is commonplace, especially between groups. Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4, they don't preach a peace, that's alright. Time to get some pistols and a doctor on site.
You pay him in advance, you treat him with civility.
you have him turn around so he can have deniability.
5, do it before the sun is in the sky.
Pick a place to die where it's high and dry. Number 6, leave a note for your next of kin. Tell them where you've been. Pray that hell or heaven lets you in.
7, Justice is ready for the moment of adrenaline when you finally face your opponent.
Number 8, your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight. Alexander,
Eric Berg, sir.
can we agree that duels are dumb and immature?
Sure, but your man has to answer for his words, Bert.
With his life, we both know that's absurd, sir.
Hang on, how many men died because Lee was inexperienced and ruinous?
Okay, so we're doing this.
Mr. I in Ohio, summon all the courage you require, then count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, face fire!
Lee, do you yield?
You shot him in the side, yes he yields. I'm satisfied. Now we gotta clear the field.
Go, we won.
This is fun. What is the meaning of this? Mr. Berg, get a medic for the general.
Yes, sir.
Lee, you will never agree with me, but believe me, these young men don't speak for me. Thank you for your service.
That's right.
Hamilton, sir, meet me inside.
Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside.
Don't call me son.
This war is hard enough without infighting.
He called you out, we called his
You
bluff.
solve nothing. You aggravate our allies to the south.
Absolutely right. John should have shot him in the mouth. That would have shut him up. I'm not your son.
Watch your tone. I am not a maiden in need of defense. I am wrong.
Thomas Conway, these men take your name and they rake it through the mud.
My name's been through a lot. I can take it.
I don't have your name. I don't have the titles. I don't have your land. What if
No.
you gave me command of a battalion, a group of men to lead? I could fly above my station after the war.
You could die, and we need you
I
alive.
am more than willing to die.
Your wife needs you alive. Son, I need you
Call
alive.
my son one more time.
Go home, Alexander. That's an order from your commander. Go home!
Come round, and how lucky you are to be alive right now. Come round, come round.
How long have you known
A month or
the
so,
lies that you should have told me?
I wrote to the general a month ago, begged him to send you home.
You should have told me.
I'm not sorry. You didn't fight until the war was won, but you deserve a chance to meet your son. Come round, and how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Will you relish being a poor man's wife, unable to provide for your life?
I relish being your wife. Come round,
volunteer army in need of a shower. Somehow defeat a global superpower. How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire in the battlefield, waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British management. Everyone give it up for America's favorite vice president!
And so they're barren shits.
We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts.
We can end this war in Yorktown, cut them off at sea, but for this to succeed, there is someone else we need.
I know.
Nobody knows what to do in a trench, you know what to do in the trench, I mean. So you're gonna have to use it eventually. What's he gonna do in the trench, I mean? But what has for everything is so matches my practical opinion. You want to fight for your man back?
I need my right hand man back.
Get your right hand man back. You know you gotta get your right hand man back. I mean, you gotta put them down to the land of the sun. Better to get your right hand back, right?
Alexander Hamilton, troops are waiting in the field for you. If you join us right now, together we can turn the tide. Oh, Alexander Hamilton, I have soldiers that will yield for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same. I was younger than you are now when I was given my first command. I led my men straight into a massacre. I witnessed their deaths firsthand. I made every mistake and felt the shame rising. And even now I lie awake, knowing history has its eyes. History has its eyes. Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I know that we can win. I know that greatness lies in you. But remember, from here on in, history has its eyes.
Monsieur Hamilton,
Monsieur Lafayette,
in command where you belong.
you say no sweat, we're finally on the field, we got quite a run.
Immigrants, we get the job done. Freedom to my people if I am given the chance.
We'll be with you when you do.
Go lead your man.
See you on the other side.
To release that
Shot, I am not for away, shot. I am just for my country, I'm not scrappy and free, and I'm not for away, shot. I am not for away, shot. Till the world turns upside down. The world turns upside down. Someone to feel more like a memory. This is where it gets me. On my feet, the enemy ahead of me. And this is the end of me, at least I have a friend with me. Holding in my hand a command and momentum me. And I remember my Elias is expecting me. Not only that, my Elias is expecting. We gotta go, gotta get the job done. Gotta start a new nation, gotta meet my son. Take a little away, please don't bite up close. See the moment is taking it. It's either that or meet the business end of a bayonet. The code word is Rochambeau. TV Rochambeau. Many waters now go and go. So the American experiment begins. With my friends all scattered to the winds. Lawrence is in South Carolina. We define a bravery. We'll never be free until we end slavery. When we finally drive the British away, Miami's there waiting.
The Chesapeake Bay.
How did we know that this plan would work? We had a spy on the inside. That spy.
Hercules Fire! Spies on the British government. I take the measurements, information, and then I smuggle it. So my brother's revolutionary comedy. I'm out with the something of the tea, and I am loving it. See, that's what happens when you go against the ruffians. We in this shit now, somebody's gotta shovel it. Hercules Mulligan, I didn't know what you done to when you knocked me down. I get the fuck back up again.
Fighting, a young man in a red coat stands on a parapet.
We lower our guns as he frantically waves their white handkerchief.
And just like that it's over, we tend to our wounded, we count our dead.
Black and white soldiers wonder alike if this really means freedom.
Not yet. We negotiate the terms of surrender. I see George Washington smile. We escort their men out of your town. They stagger home in single file. Tens of thousands of people flood the streets. There are screams and church bells ringing. As our fallen foes retreat, I hear the drinking song they're
price of my war's not a price that they're willing to pay. Insane! You cheated with the French, now I'm fighting with France and with Spain. I'm so blue. You made an arrangement when you went away. You were mine and you subdue. Well, even despite our estrangement, I've got a small query for you. What comes next? You've been freed. Do you know how hard it is to lead? You're on your own. Awesome, wow. Do you have what happens now? Oceans rise, empires fall. It's much harder when it's all your call. All alone across the sea. When your people say they hate you, don't come crawling back to me. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da. You're on your own.
You don't know what to say.
have my eyes, you have your mother's name. When you came into the world, you cried, and it broke my heart. I'm dedicating every day to you. Domestic life was never quite my style. When you smile, you knock me out when I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with our young nation. We'll lead and fight for you, we'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you, we'll give the word to you, and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday, yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday.
Oh, Philip, when you smile, I am undone. My son, look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There is so much more inside me now. Oh, Philip, you outshine the morning sun. My son, when you smile, I fall apart. And I thought I was so smart. My father wasn't around.
My father wasn't around.
I swear that I'll be around for you. I'll do whatever it takes.
I'll make a million mistakes. I'll make the world safe and sound for you. We'll raise the foundation.
We'll be it right for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday, yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday,
I may not live to see our glory,
Alexander, there's a letter for you.
It's from John Lawrence, already late.
but I will gladly join the fight.
No, it's from his father.
His father.
And when our children tell our story,
Will you read it for me?
they'll tell the story of tonight.
On Tuesday the 27th, my son was killed in a gunfight against British troops retreating from South Carolina. The war was already over. As you know, John dreamed of emancipating and recruiting 3,000 men for the first all-black military regiment. His dream of freedom for these men dies with him.
Tomorrow there'll be more of us.
Alexander, are you all right?
I have so much work to do.
After the war, I went back to New York.
After the war, I went back to New York.
I finished up my studies and I practiced law.
I practiced law. Bird worked next door.
Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop.
Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of our brand new nation, the liberty behind the liberation. I intend to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt with my assistant counsel.
Counsel Hamilton, sit down. Our client Levy Weeks is innocent. Call your first witness. Tell us all you had to say.
Okay, one more thing.
Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room?
See that attitude, baby, you're why do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Keep on fighting in the meantime.
Corruption's such an old song that we can sing along in harmony. Nowhere is it stronger than in Albany. These colonies, economies increasingly stalling, and I will see the spot public service. seems to be practice the law, practically perfected it. I've seen injustice in the world and I've corrected it. Now for a strong and your democracy, you're falling out of Socrates, throwing verbal rocks at these mediocrities.
Hamilton at the Constitutional Convention.
I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention.
There is a New York junior delegate.
Now what I'm gonna say may sound indelicate.
Goes and proposes his own form of government. His own plan for a new form of government. Talks for 6 hours. The convention is listless.
Right, young man?
Yo, who the F is this? Why do you always say what you believe? Why do you always say what you believe? Every proclamation guarantees free ammunition for your enemy. Why do you write like it's going outside? Right day and night like it's going outside. Every day you fight like it's going outside. Do what you do. Alexander.
Edinburgh, sir.
Well, it's the middle of the night.
Can we confirm, sir?
This a legal matter?
Yes, and it's important to me.
What do you need?
Burr, you're a better lawyer than me.
Okay.
I know I talk too much. I'm abrasive. You're incredible in court. You're succinct, persuasive. My client needs a strong defense. You're the solution.
Your client?
The new U.S. Constitution.
No.
Hear me out.
No way.
A series of essays anonymously published defending the document to the public.
No one will read it.
I disagree.
And if it fails?
Burr, that's why we need it.
The Constitution's a
So it
mess.
needs amendments.
It's full of contradictions.
So is independence. We have to start somewhere.
No. No way.
You're making a mistake.
Good night.
Hey, what are you waiting for? What do you stall for? We won the war. What was it all for? Do you support this Constitution?
Of course.
Then defend it.
And what if you're backing the wrong horse?
Burr, we studied and we fought and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side.
I'll keep all my plans close to my chest.
Wait for it.
I'll wait and see which way the wind will go. I'm taking my time, watching the aftermath of our nation, watching the tension grow.
I am sailing off to London. I'm accompanied by someone who always pays. I have found a wealthy husband who will keep me in comfort for all my days. He's not a lot of fun, but there's no one who can match you for turn of phrase. My Alexander,
Angelica.
don't forget to ride. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. To stay alive would be enough. And if your wife could share a fraction of your time, if I could grant you peace of mind, would it be enough?
Alexander joins forces with James Madison and John Jay to write a series of essays defending the new United States Constitution titled the Federalist Papers. The plan was to write a total of 25 essays, the work divided evenly among the 3 men. In the end, they wrote 85 essays in the span of 6 months. John Jay got sick after writing 5. James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51. How do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Like you're running out of time. Running out of time. How do you write like tomorrow will arrive? How do you write like you need it to survive? How do you write every second you're alive? Every second you're alive. Every second you're alive.
They're asking me to lead. I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand man. I know it's a lot to ask. Treasury or state behind the wall, you know. Sir, do you want me to run the Treasury or State Department? Treasury. Let's go.
Alexander,
I have to leave.
Alexander,
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
how glad